Hello, hello, hello. Good evening to all the Truth Be Told family. Thanking you all for coming and tuning in again on another night. So, okay, family, we have in the back, we have my dude, Mr. Bass. I'm going to introduce him in a minute. But starting today, moving forward, family, we will only have the panel as directed. Pretty much like myself, Mr. Bass, as well as Mr. Will come up, and however, like the rest of the game, they'll come up when when they see fit, whatever else. But today was a great day. Doing my usual, just doing my usual. So as stated, when everybody come in, please hit the like button, comment, share, and sub to the channel. Please hit the like button, comment, share, and sub to the channel, please. We thank you all so much for tuning in again another night with Truth Be Told TV. Thank you all so much. So, introducing my boy, Mr. Bass, Cisco Kid. What's up, Mr. Bass?
Hey, boss lady, how you doing? It's a great day. How's your day been?
Blessed, baby. Blessed. The usual. What I
And,
do. It was.
and pretty busy. I want to say thank everybody for tuning in to Truth Be Told. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, and do comment. And when the link is dropped, please come on up and discuss it with us. We'd love to have you. Peace and blessings.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bass. And thank you for all you do, love. Yes. So, okay. That was my boy, Mr. Bass. Also, up next, I got my boy, Mr. in the building. Device is not connected. Okay, hey, Miss Diane, I see you, love. Blessings. Welcome again. Another night. Blessings, blessings, blessings. So, okay, family, y'all know my guy, Mr. is always working, but unfortunately, he done made it in. So, what's up, Mister?
Hey.
Hey, hey, hey. What's up, love?
Can y'all hear me today?
Yes, I can hear you today. What's good,
I'm
babe?
sorry. I'm running a little behind. As I told y'all, I had to
It's
clock
okay.
out. Hey, but I'm
That's
here.
okay.
So
That's
how's the
okay.
day been going?
Oh, you already know. Blessed, but getting to the money. That's all I ever do.
Hey, that's what we do. That's what we
Absolutely.
do.
How has your day been?
Very eventful. Very
Eventful?
eventful.
Very eventful? Oh, okay. Yeah, I know how
Eventful
the
and
events can go.
eventful and hard. I ain't gonna lie. It's work as usual. But hey, Mr. Bass, how you doing? Sorry I'm late, brother. But I'm here. I heard the music playing. I was like, oh shoot, man.
It's cool, it's cool, it's cool. But guess what? One thing about it, you here though. That's what
Hey
matters.
man,
You here, baby. Look, boss lady, I already know you're gonna be late, baby. Get with you hit that clock and you gonna come and post up. So that's what's that goes a long way.
hey, it's okay. Man, shout out to the TBT fam, man. I know
Yes,
everybody
yes,
not comfortable coming up on this panel.
Yeah,
We
it's
we we
okay, baby.
we,
We got
we used
this.
to be like that. We used to be like that, you
It's
know.
yeah, it's okay. We got it.
It's all right. That's all right, you know. But we here now,
Yes, we are, and
you
we gonna
know.
rock this thing, man.
Yeah, because you know you've been
Oh,
having some good, juicy information, man. You know, I caught a little
yeah,
bit of it, and I was like, "Ooh, boss lady been on today." I'm like,
yes,
"Man, I
I
can't wait
have.
to get off so I can find out what's been happening."
You already know. I've been on. I've been on it. I was just like,
Mhm.
whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm busy. I'm running around at work doing stuff. I ran to string you. I'm like, Mr. Bates, guess what? Get what? Then you popped in. I'm like, Mister, get what? Get what? So yeah,
Yeah,
today was pretty much exciting. Today was pretty much exciting and a blessing and all this well, baby. But yeah, we're gonna get to it shortly. But
hey,
I'm just saying,
hey, what's going on, Kish? What the sad face for?
okay, okay. She said that's for
Ah,
me. She cool, she cool.
oh, we love you, Kish.
She, she
You
in the
know we
comment
love you.
chatting up. She in the comment chatting up.
You know what I'm
Okay, yeah,
saying?
we got Miss Diane in here. You know, Miss Diane come
How
every
you
night,
doing, Miss
being
Diane?
faithful and loyal.
What you say?
Girl, where you get on there? I hope I don't see you at Catfight now. No, Miss Diane. Listen, I forever have worn my nails long. I'm in the nursing field, but however, I do not work in a hospital. I do home health. Manage a mental health group home. So yeah, I can wear my nails. I wear them, and I don't do no fighting, Miss Diane. I'm not gonna, I pretty much break them like just randomly doing things, but I don't do no fighting, Miss Diane. But no, I haven't fought since I was a young adult, young, but no, I don't do no fighting. I just rather, you know, you threaten me or something of that nature and stand my ground.
She's like,
You know.
wow. You
Mr. Ian said cat fight, mister.
so, that's all right though. You
Loves to
know.
you, beautiful. Loves to you, queen. Loves to you. Yeah,
Man.
that's a cat fight. But yeah,
Hey, hey,
so
hey,
mister,
before you go on,
yes, let's talk about it.
did y'all see the former well, I can't well, yeah, you know,
It's been so much.
the former president, him and his wife up there today with their pictures being put into the White House. Yeah, did
No,
y'all see
what?
that today?
Okay, so if you say former, that's twice. So we got one currently resigned and then former. Michael and uh,
Ah!
Michael and Barry.
No, Michelle and Barack, you know what I'm
I
saying?
just said Michael and Barry.
Oh damn,
Let
you
you
know. But
keep it
yeah,
real.
they had they
Okay, anywho,
had their
yeah.
pictures.
And
They had their
something else
pictures
that's
put
going
in.
on. Listen, anywho, but thank you, Mister. That's for the people whoever, hey, I don't condone that type of, stuff in my life. I don't condone it. But
It's
Miss,
all good, you know, it's good info though.
yes, look, that's why I'm like, Michael and Barry, you're like, no, 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 no.
Yeah, like Tito and Michael.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, something else is interesting in the news. So the lady, what's her name is Fitzgerald, the hiker over in Memphis that was
Yeah, that's
jogging. No, not
a
hiker. I apologize. She's not a
she's a
hiker.
joke.
She's a jogger. Yes, she was jogging. I think it's a lot more to that. But I don't want to,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you can't get too deep into it, but you know, that's a
Yeah,
sad situation though for that
yeah.
woman.
It's
You
very
know,
sad and condolences to her
you
family,
know,
but
yeah.
it's very sad. Also, Memphis, just praying for the people of Memphis because
They're
it's
going through a
very,
lot.
yeah, they going through like Satan really got his foot on their heads out there in Memphis because I also understand that they have some guy just going around just shooting people out there like it's just yeah, like I'm just really receiving all the news in my
Man, is
you
that
know
the water?
Man, listen, like I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but however, just continue to pray for the people of Memphis. Now I do know what it is, but we
You
ain't
know,
gonna go
shout
too
out
deep
to
on it.
Memphis though. You know, shout out to
Shout
Memphis because
like
there's
saying
a lot
shout
of good
out to
people there.
Memphis.
There's
And
still a
yeah,
lot of good
it
people
is.
there.
It really is. But
You
however,
know,
I do say this to the people of Memphis. The people of Memphis need to stand up. Get them motherfuckers out of them offices. They not for you. The hell with what they're talking about. The hell with what they're just saying, and they're not even, pulling through on what they're saying to you all. Like shit down there really needs to change. It has to change. It needs
true
to
that.
change. And
True
like
that.
said,
True that.
we've had our share. There are some good people in Memphis, you know what I'm saying?
Oh
But
yeah.
however, with them politicians down there and what they worshiping, what they got going on, and they don't give two fucks about the people of Memphis, you know what I'm saying? Which is sad, but however, I do tell the people of Memphis to stand up and take your communities back, take your neighborhoods back. Listen, start holding the fire to them goddamn. Listen, start holding the fire to their feet in their hands, like tie them to the shit that they say, So we got my boy Corey in the house. It's nothing to celebrate yet. The witness has hold up under cross examination. Well, Mr. Corey, I am gonna celebrate because let me tell you why. But let me read your next comment. Go to the next one, Mister. But the testimony was favorable for R.Kelly. Boom, there you go. So what saying meant for your bad, God meaning for your good. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what they try to do, they closed the court on yesterday. They did all this. Now turn around and look at what's going on today. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things also happen God's timing. You know what I'm saying? We can't say what's gonna happen when it's gonna happen, even though we know that they got something going on. But like I said, with one meaning for the bad, God meaning for your good. So yes, today in court. So today in court, Corey, absolutely, everything was in the favor for R. Kelly. But however, the judge has listened. For the life of me, this judge is getting on my fucking nerves. He is a listen, like I literally see him doing so much illegal shit. Like, how is it that they went to a willing participant's house? They was able to drag her out of her house to make her come to court and testify. So how is it that one man, listen, he said he allegedly he went to the courts and told them, he's not gonna testify and all this and all this and all that. So guess what? Guess what
Right.
they call him the honorable judge, but guess what the crooked judge said? Well, indeed, JD, you don't have to testify. Guess what JD said? Thank you so much, Your Honorable. You're lovely and all this here bullshit. Like where they do that at though? So when the fuck in constitutional history, one shooter hooking from a federal case, and you've been subpoenaed for court. So is that some help me make sense of this shit, Mister? So is that some new shit that's popping off? Like, is that like, can we start doing that shit now? Like, say if the feds want me to come to testify, I ain't coming no motherfucker well. I have the right to, right? They just showed us that we can do this type of shit.
Well, man, that makes me, man, just to realize, man, I don't have to show up on a subpoena.
Exactly. Like,
So,
come on.
I mean, I might show up, man, but I ain't gonna say nothing. I'll be like 5.
But listen, Mister, what is also excited is that why is it that everything we've been talking about and discussing, this shit is unfolding before our eyes? Listen, before it is all said and done, Mister, I'm telling you, listen here, that tape came from, I repeat, it's resurfacing. I repeat, that tape came from your girl, Sparkle. JD bought that tape. And when JD bought that tape, JD made duplicates of that tape. But however, it was not chaos. So we ain't worried about that. Why they running around shooting all these here, falsifying, tapes and doing all this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, That tape did not drop in JD's mailbox. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. When it comes back around, please remember, because everything that we spoke over here, and truth be told, look at it coming. I asked the question last week. Do you all sure Sparkle's name is not going to come back up, or JD ain't going, boom, here we go. We got my boy McDavid exposing. I said that shit. Truth be told, said that shit.
They done brought him some Red Lobster with some extra butter. He was like,
man, real
what
talk.
You want to know? What you want to know?
Real talk, and some lamb chops. Oh, what's good? We got my girl Ryan Solo Dope. What's up, Solo girl? It's good to see you back in the house over here supporting Truth Be Told. We appreciate you, babe, and we thank you so much for tuning in to our channel again.
All right.
So, okay. So you want to read that, Mister? Yay, gonna read it.
Man, I got Corey, man. Blessings to you, Corey, because he come in here and he speaks facts. Okay, facts. Corey said, I'm saying the biggest test is if the witness hold up under cross-examination and want to be shaken or confused, then I'm celebrating.
Corey, Mister, you better tell him over there. Yeah, I said we gonna celebrate.
Hey, we already kind of celebrate.
Okay.
Okay. Man, hey, last night, man, got that leg shake going.
Leg shaking.
I can't shake it tonight, so you know what I'm saying. My legs are sore.
Baby, I had me dancing on the live last night, Mister. You got crunk with me too. I love you, Mister.
I got some moves. I can still cut the rug. Shit, I can do just about whatever they do out here.
Yes.
Like, baby, look at it.
Look, we have to show them, baby. Ain't that old Mister? Ain't that right?
Man, shit, ain't that old over here.
No, I know.
Ain't that it? Yeah. Miss Diane.
Tonight was, last night was really awesome. Like, we enjoyed ourselves. I went to bed about 3:00 this morning fooling with y'all. I was just crunk. Like, I was just so crunk. Like, I was crunk. I think I would have stayed on the phone if you would have been like, okay, boss lady, time for you to go and get yourself some rest later.
That's what I'm saying, man. Hey, Mr. Bay said, man, sorry, nah.
I know, right?
Trey Lynn was like, I'm out.
Okay, listen, and I knew it. I was
like, I'm out.
Hey, look, and I'm sitting up there like, who next? I said, now check this out. I said, Mr. Bass up out of there. Mr. Bass up out of there. I'm like, so Mr. Terry gonna be next. I when the calling ass is out, and just to know who's gonna be out.
Like, hey, y'all, I'm out, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'll speak to. I love y'all, man. I'm out.
Yes. So okay. So listen, Mister. So we got Miss Diane again. She said Pokey Pig pulled it off because he didn't want to face the defense team, especially Jennifer. Facts, Miss Diane. You are absolutely correct. Because listen, baby, JD, listen, Miss Diane, JD is responsible. Everything we say on True Be Told is allegedly, you know what I'm saying? The fair use is in the description box for promotional, educational purpose and uses only over here. But however, it is what it is. So yeah, he wasn't going to get on that stand. He was not going to, because I'm telling you, everything's steaming from him. You got Sparkle. What the nigga name is? We did the whole history on Barry. You got all of them. Like I told you,
handkerchief.
I told you it's a chain of command. And you got Smith. Like I stated that it was a chain of command. Like how that shit was running. You get what I'm saying? And that's what it is. And your boy JD made the duplicates. Your boy JD had the goddamn listen. He ain't just get that in no mailbox. He paid for that bitch. So
he had to pay for it for them investors. They done drop that bread on him because he probably like, man, I can get your money back, man. I need to get this tape.
They was extorting to their fullest. They're us. Okay. All right, Solo. I'm loving me. You welcome. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you, Kish. Yes, we did, love. We had absolutely fun. Thank you, Solo. Thank you, boo. Also, if you all would like to come in up here on the panel with me and Miss Stone tonight. You all can just hit this StreamYard link and come up and chop it up with us. If you do, you don't. That's cool with us.
Up, yeah.
If you would like to, just hit the link and come on up and chop it up with us. Okay, so there you go again, Mister. Corey, my boy Corey said, I'm leg shaking too. If the yeah, he said I'm leg shaking too if the cross examination is successful because the jury is going to take notes of the cross examination too. I'm not trying to be a downer, but a realist. And Mr. Corey, hey, it's the realist over here. I said it's up and it's stuck, Corey. I'm celebrating.
Hey.
You'll figure out later what boss lady meant. Huh? Okay. So, baby, I'm trying to warn him. I'm trying to tell him something. Like, listen, everything I speak comes to fruition. I speak life and nothing but life, and it comes to fruition. So you just got to keep the faith, baby, and watch God do him. Okay. So Miss Diane said we've been saying that he was going to try to get out of it. Exactly, Miss Diane. And guess what he did? At least he think he did.
Oh, he think he off, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you wrong, it'll come back.
Man, what you say?
Straight
He been
up,
around here parading all around the world, mister. On everybody's platform, doing all type of interviews. Like, he been doing all this for years. So, Nikki, you plead the fifth. You don't even want to go to court. You done begged out on court. Like, who does that? Make this shit make sense. Not this old big ass getting money, mouth almighty person over here.
Mouth almighty.
Yes. Karma gonna get all the motherfuckers. I'm gonna tell you something. You are right. I ride solo dolo. Absolutely. Karma gonna get all their ass. And I'm gonna tell you something. When that bitch come knocking in revenge, that bitch gonna, she gonna shut everything down. Every last one of them gonna get it. Even Sparkle, that's maybe why she look like she look over there. Baby, Karma already been tearing that ass up. That's why she look so dried out. She look like she been stressed out, like she look dry. She look like life to toe that ass up. I'm just keeping it real.
Dried in the Sahara Desert. Huh?
Dry as hair from the scalp down.
Dry.
Allegedly. But she was on the
TV. Man, she used to be one of my favorites, man. I used to sit there and look at her on I guess that was our channel.
Okay, so was she mad? Was she mad at Chaos because she was a one-hit wonder and she didn't go nowhere further? Because, like, she was being vindictive towards Chaos. Bear was being vindictive, as well as Sparkle was being vindictive, as well as Smith, as well as LVA. All of them was being vindictive and extorting and all of that. So, what is it?
Extortion.
Extortion to its fullest.
Look, if she would have just did what she was supposed to do, man, first of all, as an artist, she could have made it because she could sing, and at that time, what I'm saying, man, listen, Kels can make, first of all, man, Kels is a genius in that studio. He's a genius in the studio, and that's why a lot of people wanted to work with him back in the days. You know what I mean? A lot of people, So, man, yeah, he knew how to make hits. So, absolutely, man, he could have made her a star.
Absolutely.
Your name was Sparkle. You were supposed to sparkle. You know what I mean? But obviously, something, man, was in the Kool-Aid that wasn't right, man.
He just seen clean through whatever it was. You feel me? Right. And that's why it ended.
Man. Look, Corey said, I don't want us to make the same mistake like New York case. Folks was celebrating and R.Kelly still got found guilty. I know this case is different from my prediction is R.Kelly will get a hung jury. I said the same thing, or mistrial or something like that, man. It's something, man, that's going to take place, man. But, man, I still believe the man is going to walk for it.
Listen, Mr. Corey, I'm just so positive. I am a pessimistic type of person. I'm so positive. And like I said, I speak life. And also, Mr. Corey, I'm going to tell you again, Mr. Corey, it's free chaos till it's backwards. I know you rocking chaos, baby. But however, listen, when it's all said and done, it's free chaos till it's backwards because I'm going to tell you something. We, the people, see what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? We see what's going on. We see what they doing, how they doing things, and we see everything. So I'm gonna tell you something. So, well, no, I'm not gonna tell you, but I'm gonna ask the question. So, if it go that way, Mr. Corey, what will we the people do? I'm a chill, Mister. You go ahead on the top, and I want Mr. Corey to answer that in the comment section. If it goes like that, and we really have sat here and watched this play out, verbatim, word for word, what are we the people gonna do? Because see, that's why they keep doing it to us. Because I'm gonna tell you what our problem is. Our problem is like talking about it, but we're not putting action towards that talk. So if they do that, Mr. Corey, I want you to hit in the comment section what I just told you. I just asked the question, Mr. Corey. He's like, what you mean? What you mean? Okay, so what will we the people do? Just steady sit here on this what is it, YouTube? Are we gonna steady sit on this YouTube and just like go live about it? Well, they did this.
What can we do as individuals, as black people, man, that's taking down our other black people, man? You know, getting set up, extortion, man. You know, from other blacks, man. Because I mean, a lot of black people like to see other black people fail. You know what I mean? What can we do as individuals, man, to keep this shit from happening each time?
Exactly. Like, what point are we gonna make? Like, far as you know, like we know, you know, everything is through the system. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know that what they do to our black men through the system. So, what are we going to do to challenge this system for our black men, as just for us as a people, period? Like, are we going to continue to stand up here and just go live and say, well, oh, like, or either are we going to like do the necessary things that we need to do? Because protesting, okay, so hello, we have someone in the comment section by the name of Low End. Thank you so much, Low End, for tuning in to Truth Be Told. We thank you so much. So everyone in the comment section, please hit that like button. I see you all are coming. Share as well as subscribe. So, okay, so protest until he's free. Okay, so he deserves to be free. He will be free. I speak life, and that I speak. So, however, protesting has not gotten us anywhere. What will we do pertaining to the jurisdictional, to the system, to have us? Okay, so are we gonna like go down there to the courthouse and demand the judge step down and all? Because I mean, you got to realize, Mister, this judge allegedly, he has been caught up in so much corruption. He has sentenced a lot of our black men that were leaders to 100, 200. Like, this is what he's known for doing. Like, he don't just, this is what this judge does. So it automatically shows us corruption before our eyes. Like, it shows us corruption in our face. You see what I'm saying? Like, I want to say it, but it's like, fuck them niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? We gonna continue to do. So when do we say, fuck that, enough is enough, and start listening here? The people of Chicago, the people of Georgia, the people of Birmingham, Alabama, wherever, we the people have to demand that those people that people put into office and into those places, we need to let them know and hold them to the bullshit that they be doing, is what I'm saying. Like, do we instead of just sit up there and protest the whole time? That shit ain't got us nowhere. Hell, the last I knew, Martin Luther King was holding sign. They were protesting and did a 1 million man march too, right? So what are we as the people gonna do?
Guess that stand up.
All right.
Yeah. All right. I mean, that's hell yeah. We gotta start standing up, you know. Okay. So we can protest all we want, man. But the whole thing is to start and expose people, man. You know. I mean, the information that we sit here and hold, we just hold it. You know what I mean? So what we doing with it, man? You know what I mean? I mean, you can't live your life in fear.
Absolutely.
You know? So, man, a lot of people, man, fear to speak and, you know, scared to speak and to speak what is the truth, man. You know, I mean, until the end, man, we gonna still be behind them, you know, behind the divider.
Exactly, but you stand for something or you'll fall for anything, mister. You know what I'm saying? We as a people, not all of us gonna come together. You know what I'm saying? Right. But however, guess what? We gonna roll like two flat tires on a Pinto we gonna make sure things get done. Like that's what we as a people need to start doing. Like, and not falling for these groups that come to the aid of us, the people, but they're not for us, the people. They have a whole agenda, a narrative that they have to sway. Like the people of BLM, like they don't stand for us. Period.
Right,
I'm just saying,
because I mean, we too busy, man. Worrying about, man, what the white people doing to us, man. But what we worrying about?
we doing it to ourselves, mister.
Because I'm like, man, they can come together and do their thing, but how come we can't come together and do ours, man? So I'm like, man, hey, some got to give,
A lot of light needs to be shed. If it goes down like that, you need to shed light. And I mean, like, when it comes to protest, long as it's, I'm not saying don't protest, long as it's peaceful, but however, we as a people need to come to terms to see what better option is there other than just protesting, because they also laugh at us.
Oh yeah, they laughing.
While we're protesting, like I said, protesting hasn't gotten much done. That I mean, but let me shout out.
Just give it a little bit of media attention, man. To a little light on the subject.
Shed light, because I mean, we see the corruption. All these goddamn breaks he taking. Where he taking breaks to answer to whoever. Where he answered to the higher power.
Oh,
I said, do this or do that. Like, who he answered to? Like he takes so many breaks.
Yeah, man. He feel like he don't have to answer to nobody, man. But everybody answers to someone.
Absolutely. So okay. Mr. Terry in the building. Shout out to Mr. Terry. What's up, love? What's up, love? Also, we got my girl Tips up here. What's up, Tips, love, too?
What's going on, Tip?
What up, y'all?
Hey, so also, Kish said, called it like, absolutely, Kish. So, Mr. Corey said, don't scratch me up with those.
Kelly supported too.
I'm not Corey. Look. Okay, so Miss Low N, she says, I understand that, but protesting is a start to let them know we mean business. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Low N, but however, like, we have to shed light on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, getting all the coverage that you can pertaining to, like, shedding the light. Because, like I said, they really think we are jokes when we do protest and nothing really gets done,
This is real right here. What Kish saying, vote. Get your asses out and vote, man.
Listen. No, the people I vote, Kisha Mister. Listen, the people I vote, they just keep voting for us. They keep voting for their oppressors. They keep voting for. Listen, if I come and I say, well, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I got a high pitch and I tell y'all what the fuck y'all want to hear, and that shit sound good. I got a gift for gab. They gonna fall for it. They gonna boom. Oh, I'm finna go vote for Boss Lady. I just got y'all ass because I got a gift for gab. I'm just saying, like, that's how that shit go. And they're actually not. Start looking at them motherfuckers' track records. Start looking at how they've been voting, what they've been voting against, what they don't want to do when it comes to helping you, and start looking like that. I think that's where a lot of people mess up at, is that they're not looking at the track record of these people that they are voting for.
Where the money? We just follow that money.
There you go. You always have to follow the money.
To get in office, there's got to be some money.
Because I'm going to tell you something. When they get in the office, mister, like I know.
Favor for a favor. For a quid, you know what I'm saying?
It's somebody else that run their ass, okay? Right. So you got to know that motherfucker ain't going to fold under the pressure. And that motherfucker going to make things, he going to make it, him or her going to make it right and work for the people. Fuck what they talking about or what they saying. Because I know in Georgia, they just, this damn man, he talking about he can do this and do this and do that. But I'm like, nigga, when you walk out your church, you got all the homeless living in front of your church. How the fuck can you run a state when you can't even deal with and help provide and make a way for the homeless people sitting in front of your church? Make this shit make sense. And guess what the people did? Went and voted for that shit. But that's for another day. Okay, so Low End said, this is my thing. If Kels liked, go back up, mister. I was trying to get Low End. She said it if Kels like
See, underage girls, why they have to lie about their ages? True. Why?
okay.
Because
Okay. Okay, so this is the thing, Lo Ian. Listen, neither one of them were underage girls. They were not. They were full grown adults, but they call themselves damaging and hurting Kels by saying that they were underage. It clearly states, the age for consent in the state of Shy is 17. However, we all knew that these motherfuckers was adults. They was full grown women. Especially if they already out there in the street throwing their bottom around, so they been out in the world. They been for everybody, as they say in Alabama.
man, they've been loose as a
Look,
goose, man, for a while.
okay, look, mister, they
Yeah,
say in
they ain't
Birmingham,
no spring
Alabama,
chicken.
them bitches for everybody, okay? Yeah, they was for everybody. So we gonna keep going. Kids said reading, do your research. Absolutely. Facts. Tomorrow is the biggest day for R.Kelly defense. If he holds up, that's a big win for R.Kelly. Is he going to be the last witness? You always want to start strong and finish strong. Listen, Corey. They started strong. I think, with my girl Gladiator, I have no shadow of a doubt she is going to finish strong. Hey, you never know what she coming with. So, they put who they want in office. Absolutely, kids. We vote, but no one is holding these crooks accountable. Exactly. That's what I just got through saying, Mr. Bass. You are correct. They're not putting their foot to the fire. They're not holding them accountable. Listen here. Black. We as a people, we accept anything. We accept anything. Money grab, correct. So that's true, Low End. Absolutely not full grown. It's 17. Man, kids, some of these motherfuckers walk around her that girl. They swear they grown. They mouths be grown, and everybody else
their mouths is grown.
Not full of grown, but however, if you 17 and you already in the state throwing that pussy, everybody grabbing it and getting it, and before he get it done already been ran through. Hey, you out there on your own, baby, you grown. Okay, so hey, Traylyn has stepped in the building. Hey, Traylyn, so we about to get ready to kick this content off, family. So I ask that everybody who has came in, please hit that like button, comment in the comment section, share, and subscribe to our channel, please. Please hit the like button, family, so that we can shift the algorithm. So we thank you all so much for tuning in again at Truth Be Told TV. So we're about to get this content started.
Let's go.
All right, y'all ready? Let's go.
Now to the latest from the R.Kelly trial here in Chicago.
Today, Kelly's former business manager testified, and as Arturo Molina explains, he said he had a changing relationship with the singer.
Daryl McDavid started working for Kelly as an accountant early in the singer's career, eventually becoming his business manager until the two parted ways in 2013, testifying to a changing relationship, a changing Kelly, and the very first lawsuit filed against the singer. Daryl McDavid on the stand testifying in his own defense. Kelly's former business manager, McDavid, is charged in the case along with former staffer Milton Brown, but is the only defendant expected to testify. McDavid, a certified public accountant, testified to having a successful business before meeting and starting work with R.Kelly in the early 90s. First meeting him in his studio, he described Kelly as a shy, introverted, humble kid. Quote, he was just trying to get into the music business and make it. As Kelly's stardom grew, McDavid said his role did too. And after a falling out with Kelly's business manager, he took over the role, detailing a change too in the singer, from Robert to R.Kelly, a superstar with superstar wants and needs, referring to his changing duties for Kelly as, quote, more money, more problems. McDavid testified to hiring late acclaimed entertainment attorney Jerry Margolis as Kelly's attorney, and the very first civil suit filed against him in 1997, a paternity suit a woman dropped, then filed another, claiming underage sex abuse. Margolis disproved her claims in court, and in a turning point in his testimony, McDavid described being confused about why they would prove her wrong and still pay a settlement, $250,000 instead of $10 million. But learn from Margolis, settlements in cases like those could be the cost of doing business for a celebrity, and even a rumor of what the suit alleged could impact Kelly's career. A number of lawsuits followed that one. More on those and McDavid's testimony coming up in our report at 6. For now, reporting inside the federal courthouse, I'm Tara Molina, CBS 2 News.
Wow. You know, Tip, what you think about that?
What you think, Tip?
Girl, y'all know I was only here for Sparkle ass.
Girl, hold up. Hold up. I don't think so, Boss Lady.
Girl, Sparkle ass is trifling. Sparkle was a woman scorned who's talking about she never slept with Robert. How did you never sleep with Robert to get emotional feelings and also business feelings?
Okay.
They kind of sounded like the thing we listened to on Friday night with B2K. Y'all all blaming Omarion for no success, nigga. Y'all was corny. You couldn't sing. You had no talent, baby. Yep. That's why with all those years, nobody grabbed you.
Absolutely.
You can't blame your whole life on someone. At some point, you take responsibility and move the fuck on.
Exactly. Like just that quick. Like, okay, I failed. Shit. Let me pick up another hobby. Bitch, go do something else. You
do something else.
Sing and go and dance.
Go and do what Madam else.
Go do what Madam over there doing. Put on you some some seducing clothes
and shake your ass on the
go and do stuff.
Shake your ass on the internet.
You know. But you know, Tips, I tried to, as we have been discussing this case, and it has been playing out, like I literally was seeing this. I'm like, no, this bitch, like this some bitch shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So however, that's why I asked the question. You was like, no.
When I say they're trying to drown Robert, where the fuck y'all found Tiffany from?
Okay.
Where in the world, in Jesus, for anybody, where did y'all go find Tiff from? Where?
You tell me, Barry. Come on, Tip. Let's go, girl.
What in the world? What in the world? What in the world are y'all talking about? And then if y'all knew that was the first lawsuit, point blank period, it should have been notified that people saw Robert as a money grab.
But, you know, that's pretty much what was being discussed. You know what I'm saying? Like, they did, like, it's like they said when the lawsuits was coming, like, they were just going to find random bitches to come and say, hey, he did this to me. Like, they
have the nerve to have gave DeMarcus. They have the nerve to have give DeMarcus immunity when he was the ringleader and a pedophile his goddamn self because his baby mama, I forgot how old she was when they did whatever they did.
So thank you so much, Miss Low End. Miss Low End just subscribe to the channel. Okay, so Corey said I would call Barry to the stand, subpoena him and the disgraced lawyer. Baby, listen, I told you this shit was a chain of command over here, baby.
They can't do it. Didn't I tell y'all that when everybody talk about Aaliyah, where the fuck is Aaliyah's parents to stand up for a dead lady?
No.
Where's the uncle? Where's the mother? Y'all are republishing old songs to make money off this girl's dead body.
Absolutely. You know, so that's what he's doing over there. But hopefully he have a little success with the new little young lady.
And look at Fat Boy. Fat Boy ain't testify. What I told you. Fat Boy ain't testify.
No, Fat Boy not gonna testify because listen, Fat Boy paid for that tape. Fat Boy duplicated them tapes. He paid for it and he duplicated them tapes. Listen him. Either he got that tape. Listen, they were working in cahoots. You got Barry. You got all of this we're saying is allegedly for entertainment purpose, educational purpose use only. But anywho, you got Barry. You got Sparkle. They was working on a chain. All of them was working together. They was calling means, I'm sure. They were doing what they were doing behind Kel's back, trying to. You got a lot of. Not only do you got bitter bitches like Sparkle, you also got a bitter bitch. Cause what real man gonna do some shit like that? Bear was pissed off and mad too because he got the fuck fired.
Or did Barry get to Sparkle and Sparkle got to Lisa Van Horn?
Okay. There you go. I told you it was a chain of command. Hold on. Let me rewind that thing back. Sony, Barry, Sparkle, Lisa Van Horn, and the list goes on. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Or was it Sparkle DeMarcus? Girl, it's so many triangle to equal whatever we need to equal.
I told you this shit was like Young Dolph, girl. Everybody wanted to see that man fall or dead. Listen, when it all went down, they all conspired to take that man down. That's just like chaos. All these motherfucking extortioners, these thieves, these liars, manipulators, they all conspired to take this man down.
Definitely.
So, okay, so we have Miss Diane. Miss Diane's like Sparkle was mad at Chaos because she wanted her boyfriend to produce her record. That's why she was mad, because Chaos said no. Girl, Chaos tapped that pussy and it went no good, allegedly.
Yes, and Chaos.
And she's a
Chaos
bitch.
told that, and Chaos told her, just like he told everybody else that was untalented as fuck, that you were untalented as fuck.
He no talent when he see it. So you think he gonna just randomly tell my signing motherfuckers that, man, listen here, if this man put B2K, they shit was in a shambles. If he touched they shit and they start prospering, girl, this man know when he see talent. Evidently her nigga ain't have no talent. Period.
Or she didn't, and she didn't have none either.
She did. Yeah,
girl,
she did.
why you couldn't bring out another song? Girl, there's so many ways now. And girl, get out of here. Don't blame Robert for your lousy career.
She went in there writing.
So
she went in there writing no music.
Yes. Hi, everyone in the chat. Okay, Trey Lynn. So we got my boy Cora again. You know, Cora, Miss Diane, Mr. Cora, baby. And Cora be going off, Diane too, baby. So Cora said I would get gag order on Fat Boy or cease or exist the cease order on him if possible. Man, listen here. How did the judge just do that? Like, why would he do that?
But you know how he did that?
No.
That's how he did that was the power that lies told his ass.
Hey, do y'all think that Barry? Yeah, do y'all think that Barry got some connection with JD?
No, Barry got some pull. So I'm
trying to
tell you for a
y'all.
long time.
Come on now.
So Barry got some pull, and he dropping the bag somewhere to somebody, man, to try to do whatever he need them to do.
Allegedly, everything we're saying over here is allegedly, but we know the truth. Okay, but Kels wasn't gonna let another man produce Sparkle record, her album. That's why she was mad. Okay, Miss Diane, we're gonna let you keep on thinking that it was just because of record. It's either it's either Kels tap that ass. See, you got people out here that's so real and so honest, right? It's good not to mix business with pleasure, but however, you got some people out here that are so truthful and honest and will let you know up top, listen, we just gonna do this shit, but hey, it's still business at the end of the day or whatever. How you don't know that when he hit that shit, she couldn't keep it?
She had feelings for him, man, and she wanted him to herself, and she wanted to hear it. Yeah,
it could go either way, but
look,
we just know she's scoring, bitch.
Either way, right? Either way, right? She make
either way, gonna make it make sense.
Right. She make another hit. Nobody heard of her again, so it all came from self. It all
sound like she got a little crazy up in there, and he was like, "Nah."
Look how they said she was vindictive. Like,
then not only that, tips, y'all. Then she went over there to go deal with the breast in them. She still ain't produced. Make it make sense.
Sparkle didn't have that sparkle no more.
She was sour milk, and she sang the same song for herself. That song they made, A Woman Scorned. But she was talking about her. He was talking about her ass.
Yes, that part.
You could not revive after that first album, man. That's that one hit wonder shit.
Exactly, and that's what the fuck she was, a one hit wonder. That's another reason why she would build a girl back. So
bitter, bitter,
very bitter. Okay, so that's what it is, and we already knew that over here. Like I said, it's a chain of command how this going, but also shout out to that boy McDavid, because baby, he ain't playing. He been up there honest, and he gonna hold up. Like Cora trying to understand, like, is he gonna hold up? Listen, McDavid gonna hold it up. He don't got nothing to hide. He just being truthful and honest.
Not even that. It was all a lie. The man said he was never there for no meeting. Right. Not even when the mama said he was there, when they called her in the room to tell her. They all lied. The man was never there. The man said, I drove Kelly there, dropped him off, and kept it moving. So
was this the meeting that's supposedly in KC? That was supposed to be in Kansas City or something like that?
But you know what? Y'all know they was hiding that part. They was trying to make it see. Listen, as the witnesses was trying to say, Kels was not in those meetings. Right or wrong, Tip. But McDavid actually putting Kels in a couple of the meetings, but they ain't going how they saying that they were going. Exactly. They been lying like a motherfucker on that stand.
Not at all. And even the other man, Freeman, he was on the t-shirt salesman. He was trying to rob the nigga too. You was never supposed to get no $1 million. You kept coming back with new shit.
McDavid said, nigga, you was only supposed to get 140,000, bitch. Where that $1 million come from? Girl, he got some delusion of a number, then.
No, it came from the fact he kept coming back with new shit.
Yeah, because they said they knew he was gonna come. They knew he was gonna come.
And failed the lie detector on the fact that, did you record this tape? Did you do boom boom? He did everything he had no business doing, just like Fat Boy did. That's why Fat Boy went to court today and begged and pleaded that he was in danger. Bitch, you've been on every fucking radio station. How is your life in danger?
Girl, his life is not in danger. But you know.
He ain't Chi-Town. He should have known better. Come on.
But he's been reporting on the man in every state possible that would take him.
So let me guess, this nigga just sitting. Where he be going live and doing all this shit in his basement?
Out the living room.
So he don't go out. He don't go outside. So let me say, he literally got somebody going to the grocery store for him, or either he got that shit coming to his door. He not going to doctor's appointments, or either he got the doctor coming to his house. Like, come on, dude. Like, you gonna get got regardless. Like, why you gonna hide when you do fucked up and wrong shit? Why do you hide?
Is he in New York or Chicago?
Chicago, allegedly. Last I heard, Tips. Is he still in Chicago or he somewhere else? I know he talking about moving.
And he in Alberta, Canada.
I don't know where that white boy is, but I know he like black girls. He had one of those black girls steal them tapes.
What? He do.
Yeah, I think VA. But we gonna keep it going.
Wait a minute, man. You said, hold on. You said he like black women?
With the tattoos all on his arm.
They really gotta be. Listen, they really gotta be desperate to sleep with something like that. And
oh shit,
he was a hot boy younger.
Well, hell, I guess money ain't got no looks. It's just green and white.
Hey, because I'm pretty sure he's spending.
He ain't got no damn money. That's why he only speak on Robert.
Girl, but listen, his ass he been doing interviews that pertain to Robert, so he been eating good some type of way.
Eating good neighborhood Applebee's and shit, man.
Yeah, he eating good some type of way, Tip. So shit, we can't say they ain't got no money now. He
eating good off Robert, but it ain't the type of money he thought he was gonna get.
Mm-hmm. Right now, true that on that end. But yeah, we ain't gonna say like the motherfucker ain't got no money. We don't know what he got going over there. Okay,
not the way that hair balding.
Hey, and them cheeks so shaking. And them cheeks shaking.
Not the way he aging either. Good, healthy white people don't age like that. Now that gut on him, he look like he eating damn fast food and warm oven meals every day.
Girl, let's talk about it.
Typical journalists, man. You know they don't have a life.
And still haven't had another hit since Robert. That is a sad life. All of them are sad as fuck. When I sit back and think about all those lousy people, so y'all trying to tell me y'all allow one man to carry your dream?
No.
Cut it out. You sucked.
Girl, that's fucked up, yo. Like they literally, all them was literally, I told y'all Kels was the victim in this shit, man. This man is a fucking victim, y'all. Listen, from these bitches they hollering about, to taking this man money, to accusing this man of shit, to just doing everything. That man is the victim. That's why I said I go after the government.
The market.
The market. They parents, they parents, everybody. I'm coming for them. LMN, whoever, what the fuck them shits is. Law order, whatever them damn peoples is. Gail King.
The best thing that David did the best thing McDavid did was stand up for his goddamn self, bitch, because he literally laid it out on the line like what it really is. Nigga, when you're a celebrity, you close a lot of cases, just like Akon said, without verifying shit because you want that shit to go the fuck away.
Yeah. And see, that's the part where it may hurt him, but however, we all know because Tip, you sent that
When you
video.
show somebody, when you show my first lawsuit as a person named Tiffany, who first was going for supposedly pregnant, then we never seen no child. Then she went from a child to saying, "Oh, I was underage."
I was underage, yeah.
Damn, they been lying the whole damn case.
Girl.
Boy, I ain't been hearing nothing but lies coming
Y'all
up.
don't
Man.
allow Robert to go to jail for DeMarcus, and DeMarcus got immunity to get up there and fucking lie about him and his Aaliyah ID that he went to go get. That Robert never asked him to go get an ID for Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Everybody just seemed to do everything on their own terms, and he is getting a fallback for all of it.
Yeah. Man, what was that we seen last night, man? He was running across the stage. He said, man, you can come home with me if you're 18. Big ass sign up there.
Hell yeah, I told y'all Robert learned for 2008. Robert said, I ain't playing with these hoes. These hoes ain't about to ruin my life or my active sex life. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm going to ID these hoes.
ID them bitches. He started IDing them motherfuckers like they was in the club. Like they was going to the club.
First of all, you didn't even see Robert when you first got there. The limo or whatever pick you up, you come and you go to assistant, you get your ID, you sit in the room for 3-4 hours before Robert finds time to come hang out with you. People are desperate.
Hey, it's a lot of desperate people out here, man. Just to get able, I mean, people, man, worship this man, and that's sickening, first of all.
Yeah,
to be worshiping anybody, man.
And they have mothers and fathers, so what could be the excuse? They wasn't single parent kids.
Exactly. So family, Miss Diane say, who's to say who gave that shit to him? Someone had to give it to him, but everyone says he's giving it to them. No, you right, Miss Diane. That's what everybody's saying. But however, check this out. It came from the bitter bitch, or the other bitter bitch, or the bitter nigga. It came from one of them three. And his ass made duplicate copies. Please remember, it came from the bitter nigga or the two bitter bitches. Let's keep going. Let's go, family.
Man, that man must have had him a VCR, man, and then ran it to some type of recorder, DVD recorder, man, so he can burn that shit. Because, man, I know that tape was grainy as hell. Shit, man, I couldn't even tell who was on the tape. So,
man, I knew when I seen
that
shit.
So manipulative. They made us think that was the 2008 tape. That ain't even girl.
Yes. They so very vindictive, and the fucking government at the top of the chart. But we knew that though.
Yeah,
we knew that. The government is a motherfucker. But hey, don't shit surprise me with the government, all the shit that I know. You know what I'm saying? Especially with, the goddamn government CIA went in there and killed Bob Marley, stuck that motherfucking needle in his shoe to cause him to get, so hey, and the man admitted to that shit on his deathbed. Like, hey, I'm hey.
Hey, look here, man, they came for me. They came down,
man, was up there dying,
man, stuck me foot.
And he told the world how he did it, why they did it, and when he did it. And he watched it play out. But he had to ask for forgiveness. He just had to let the world know before he died his dad was laying up there in the hospital. How you like them apples? The government been filthy. So anywho, let's talk about it. Next.
Yeah. Hey, activists. Man, look. It been going down. Sparkle guilty. JD guilty. David telling it all, man.
Guilty.
Everybody, all they is guilty.
David telling it all, man, over a dinner of Red Lobster and some extra butter with some cheddar biscuits. Yeah, hey.
All them motherfuckers guilty. That's why I'm not understanding. That's why I'm not understanding Mr. and Tips. That regardless of them being given immunity, how in the fuck is it that they sit up there on the stand and commit perjury after perjury after perjury after perjury? And it's like nothing is being said about it. Like, what the, like, We just witnessed them doing all this. So how is it that they
I
don't?
told y'all that the law only applies to regular niggas like me and you.
So I guess when you work for the government, you confidential informant, and it's whatever, huh?
It is what it is, baby. That's what Bo be trying to show too. It is what it is.
Yeah, Bo Diddley, Bo knows, But yeah, shit. I mean, wasn't like that, man. Obviously, man, they got it out for kills for some damn reason, man. It ain't just these, these individuals, man, that we talking about here, man. It's a lot deeper than what it is.
His music, and you know what? Believe it or not, a lot of people thinking R. Kelly is broke. No, R. Kelly is not broke. However, R. Kelly and everything that he has and what's worth with. Yay, that part. It's all gonna lead back to, like I said, we already know bitter ass Barry and also them peoples over there, shim them over there.
Girl, they said Robert owed Barry $1 million. That's what
He don't owe Barry shit. Yeah,
I know he don't owe, but that's
that's what Barry said, that Kells owed him $1 million in his fucking dream. Okay,
what's $1 million to Barry?
That's what I'm saying.
When his niece got killed, Tips and Mr. the bitch got $90 million off of his niece. Now tell me that wasn't a fucking hit, allegedly. Okay, let's talk about it. Because
how much more do he need? How much more do you need
you
to be considered
dead than alive. What you said, Milton?
Shit, how much more money do you need, man, if you're already rich? Obviously, man, you must be owing some other people.
You need a lot
too.
when you a crook. You imagine how many other people you don't scam.
So, man, shit, the money that he got off of that, he probably had to pay some other people back. He knee deep in some shit.
That motherfucker he's sitting on 180.
You see his son a scammer too, so shit.
Yeah, I don't know motherfucking scammers, but they say more money, more problems. Like that shit seems to be a lot to us. But man, these motherfuckers be deaded out. Like you said, they be in debt. They be a lot of shit going on. Sometimes they don't even own the shit that they be up here presenting to the world. They have to get it from the people along.
Because look how they said,
and when they fuck up, they take it back from their ass, and they be running around looking crazy.
Look how they was like, $25 million wasn't nothing to Robert to pay that girl off. Like, son, we going to court, baby. I load 25.
All right, you gonna? Hey, you got it.
We going to court, baby. You gonna have to prove your facts, boo.
All right.
they said Robert was in his prime. That money ain't even mean nothing. That was like I don't even know a day out because the way.
But not only that, Tip, you right, Tips. But you know what? You gotta realize where Kells come from, how his heart is, the type of person he was. Like just according to listening to him and knowing the situation and whatever, right? That man didn't give a fuck about money. See, and when it's like that, when you got that shit, you'll just get that shit to a motherfucker. And that's just what they know. Like, I don't give a fuck about it. That's why
and that's why they didn't know how fast that money would run out.
Yep.
Right.
True that.
He was too much
That's why they
giving.
all reliving their past just to get a little bit more money.
Mm-hmm. And he was giving, he was giving out so much of it, hell, he didn't even keep count of it, and when he went to go check on it, man, he realized, well, damn. He was like, damn, what my money go?
Look how that man said, that man McDavid said when he met Robert, it was like meeting a kid. I keep telling y'all, mentally, it's fucking.
Yes.
That man said it was like meeting a teenager.
Man, that's sad,
Yeah, real sad. I'm telling you, like one can walk around as an adult, but their brain is not mentally developed on the next adult level. You know what I'm saying? And no one will understand, but that's what happens.
True.
Dyslexia.
It was a really good cross-examination to get into Robert's life. He did well.
He did. David did damn good. So we're gonna continue with this content, family. So, Mr. Bass, if you can, just roll it, though.
You are welcome to HN What's Your Say? The #1 listening show where we discuss real issues with real people like you. We are still featuring R.Kelly. Real name Robert Sylvester Kelly. Also known as the R&B King. Anyone who has been following the R.Kelly case and trials definitely knows about Jim DeRogatis, the journalist who claims received tapes with evidence against R.Kelly, in his mailbox dropped off from an anonymous sender. And you probably know that Jim DeRogatis went ahead to write an article that was not helpful to R.Kelly whatsoever. It was his reporting on the tape that broke the investigation into Kelly's alleged misconduct wide open, leading to his first indictment back in 2008. DeRogatis was then called to testify, but he asserted his First and Fifth Amendment rights and did not answer any questions then. This same videotape is indeed one of the several recordings at the center of Kelly's trial at Dirksen U.S. Courthouse in Chicago, where R.Kelly, Daryl McDavid and June Brown are being tried on a number of charges including obstruction of justice. Jim DeRogatis was recently subpoenaed to explain to court how he received this tape, because there has been a sort of confusion for long regarding the authenticity and chain of custody of the DeRogatis tape, in part because copies appear to have been made out at the Sun-Times offices before what is suggested to be the original copy was handed over to the police. Lawyers of Jim DeRogatis filed a motion Tuesday seeking to quash a defense subpoena to testify at R.Kelly's Chicago trial, citing the excuse that by asking him to testify, defense lawyers of R.Kelly and Daryl McDavid are attempting to put his journalism profession on trial. According to DeRogatis, testifying could set a precedent that damages journalists' autonomy, and would also compromise the safety of the several whistleblower sources that helped him, in case he was compelled to reveal their names on the stand. It is not clear, however, whether this concern raised by Jim and his current employers The New Yorker are the actual reasons he is chickening out of the case matters. There is definitely some legal issues that could arise affecting him and the media house he worked for, considering they were involved in replication of the said video. Duplicating such a video is definitely equivalent to publishing the content on it and could attract a new lawsuit against DeRogatis and his former employer the Sun-Times. Jim DeRogatis is definitely afraid of Jennifer Bonjean, whose questions can be quite exposing, as has been the case with prosecution witnesses she has interrogated on the stand. Jim DeRogatis started this fight against R.Kelly but does not want to testify. Why? If she knows well that he did make copies of the tape which later leaked onto the streets of Chicago, then he is in big trouble. There is no way to prove this, however, if he does not testify. Perhaps if he completely fails to show up, the defense should shake down Sparkle, who is more than likely the anonymous sender of this supposed tape basing on Jane's testimony. Shaken down, Sparkle can reveal who replicated the tape to avoid charges herself. Jim DeRogatis' refusal to testify could lead to a wide range of conclusions. Important to note, there will be no way to tell if the tape he submitted was authentic or not, even if the judge himself suggests that James' testimony authenticates it. It could also mean that he is guilty of replication and the distribution of the tape on the streets, which makes him the actual pornographer in this case. Some people have described him as a coward for his refusal to testify, but friends, this is a matter of life and death for DeRogatis. He could be the real criminal having Xeroxed the tape and sold it on the streets of Chicago. This could land him a couple of years in prison. DeRogatis. Meanwhile, DeRogatis' name had surfaced in this case a while back when McDavid's attorneys presented evidence of communication between him and a government prosecutor, where a burner email that would later be deleted was used. This is what prompted that he be subpoenaed, as he could have useful information towards this case. Just what is Jim DeRogatis hiding? What exactly is he trying to avoid? And why is his name coming up a great deal in this case lately? According to Barbara Walker, Jim DeRogatis has a deep obsession for R.Kelly. He has been on his case for almost half of his lifetime. Interesting to note though, he is the kind of man that throws rocks at someone but hides his hands in the sand. While he claims whatever he is doing is for little black girls, it's evident that he has always been after money and nothing else. Jim will fall sooner than later, and trust me, he will fall hard. Remember, what goes around comes around. I hope they will remember this one on the way down. According to Maurice Grant, I one time ran into Jim DeRogatis at Mother Hubbard's bar in downtown Chicago. I made sure to ask him why he is an R.Kelly hater, and guess what? He denied this. He claimed he isn't a hater of R.Kelly, but all his interviews show clearly he hates on R.Kelly. It's rather strange for a man who hates R.Kelly so much to be afraid of taking the stand and speaking against him like he has always done. He prefers to do it on the sidelines and continue to sell his books than make a testimony in court, possibly because he knows well his claims are not substantial enough to justify his actions against Kelly, and also because his hands could be dirty too in one way or another. By waging war against R.Kelly, Jim DeRogatis invited a chain of endless problems for himself. If he is wise, he better not risk taking the stand. Otherwise, the trial may leave him fully exposed and in big trouble. According to Ray Smith, I find it strange how people who care less about everybody else would suddenly pick interest in someone's private life and do such horrific things to them as Jim did R.Kelly. It's not like the two have a rift between them, but just the sight of money ahead drove the wheel. In order to understand how much DeRogatis dedicated his life to hating R.Kelly, simply Google his name and see what the search engine returns. On his Wikipedia profile, he is referred to as a music critic and appears alongside a picture of R.Kelly on his own profile. That is just how much he has been able to associate his name with R.Kelly's. While DeRogatis continues to play hide and seek, he ought to realize that what he did to R.Kelly was malicious and wrong. And sooner than later, he will have to face the courts of law and explain what happened. Regarding the leaking of the tape he says he received from an anonymous sender, he is the new prime suspect DeRogatis. That is all we had for you today on HN What's Your Say. To keep updated whenever we post a new video, subscribe to this channel now. Also remember to hit the bell icon and enable notifications. And feel free to share your opinions with us in the comment section below, and let us know if you would like us to publish your views in our next release. We value all our subscribers' opinions.
And there you have it, tips. There you have it, family. So, it's obvious that, Jim pretty much trying to stay out of Dodge and stay out of way and whatever else, because he pretty much think like as if he's not going to be caught up. He trying to avoid time is what he trying to avoid.
Time and Gladiator.
Yeah,
It's
Gladiator.
it's obvious he's a stalker.
Man, I wouldn't be surprised, man, if he was messing around with some of them girls too, man. Dropping that bag on the table for him. I got a story, y'all, man. Y'all just stick to the script. Stick to the script. We got this. We about to get paid.
But my thing is, so he went to the court system. He went to the judge. Excuse me, family. He went to the judge in the court system, pretty much saying like he's fearful for his life or whatever else. All these interviews don't show that. He never said once on one of them videos that he's afraid, he's fearful, he's nothing.
Right. He's too busy smiling. He's smiling, laughing and shit.
And he's very cocky and confident. Like, so he don't show that he's afraid or scared or nothing like that. So how was the judge able to just, let him do it?
Because they knew that would unravel the whole lie they've been telling.
That man is skin color. Come on.
That nigga had 2 lawyers sending the same paperwork.
Facts. The attorney Self and attorney Damon. Damon Dunn and Self, whatever. Yeah, that part. Okay, man. So Miss Diane said he never said anything about him being exactly. He didn't. And she also said, yep, I would too. Get their ass. Exactly, Miss Diane. Get all their asses. If I was him, I would start with the government and work my way down. All of them. I don't give a shit. The one for some of them, they ain't got nothing. So they really, wasted their time throughout all these years because the government just had to bribe one on to give them some Section 8. So if I was scared,
we're gonna hook you up on some Section 8, man. If you come testify.
So I'm on Section 8. Hey, yeah. I'm not saying this, so we're not over here making fun of it or nothing like that. Been there, done that, baby. You know what I'm saying? But I've always gotten too much money when I was on, I've never gotten anything but Section 8 to get what I had it for a couple of years ago, baby. I paid my way through it. How the hell
I would have asked for something. I would have asked for a house. I would have asked for a house. I would have asked for something better than, man, to get me approved for Section 8 for my testimony. Come on. I'm going to laugh at your ass, too.
Look, ass need to sue her ass for a Section 8 mills. Just that.
Man, prove my Section 8 so I can get in here. And I come up here and talk.
And you see, it didn't pay out because, like, here you are, these years later, you still don't got shit going for yourself. Like, you don't got shit going for yourself. Everything, it did not pay off. Like, them bitches didn't invest in shit. All the money they was getting from him, they didn't invest in nothing. They didn't do something positive. Like, all these motherfuckers still at zero. Like, damn, are you sure, bitch, you ever knew Chaos? Like, have you ever known Chaos? Because, bitch, they still ain't got shit. One over there, she still don't have a career. She still ain't singing. She ain't dropped shit. She was the one hit wonder. You got the other one, so they went back out there and started setting that pussy. Ain't gonna tell the nigga
back on the track,
All right.
Hey, what about the one that claimed that she was pregnant?
That's the first girl ever, yeah.
Yeah, the first one ever. That's this Tiffany problem. That's the first one came with it.
Oh wow.
But then there was no baby.
Yeah.
And she came back with a lawsuit.
She said she came back with another one, said she was underage.
Yeah, man, somebody that stepped up. So I'm the pappy of that baby.
Girl, they'll probably never know, baby.
Yeah, there wasn't no baby to be no pepper or shit.
Oh shit! I guess still, you know.
How she get pregnant?
Yeah.
But it was a throat baby.
Jody, you know. Jody got that girl. Yeah. That's some other niggas, man. Probably, you know, it wasn't cares. Yeah. Shit,
He was
man.
not pregnant, mister.
All right. I guess not, you know. Shit, man. But so tomorrow court is back in session, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what do y'all think is going down tomorrow?
I think they said McDavid gonna close out the trial.
Yeah, McDavid is gonna close out. I'm thinking, and guess what? It's gonna get even gooder. Oh, we ain't heard nothing yet. Guess what? I was dropping shout out to Justice for R.Kelly. Shout out to Daddy Lolo. Shout out to Bruce. Shout out to Lily. Shout out to all the fans, all the supporters, all the truth contenters that is on YouTube that's allowing and making sure the truth is put out there for the people. So shout out to everyone that's doing a great job. Mr. Bass said, "I baby Pappy."
I'm the pappy.
Baby Pappy.
Oh man, you know.
Baby Pappy. So okay, so we're gonna continue with the content, but also I was moving a little bit fast earlier. So what I had done was when I sent the content in, I was like, you know, like as I select the pictures and do all that, because I have to crop screenshot, do all that, right? So as I was sending it all in, it's together, but however, when you get a little down some, it's kind of like threw out of place because I was just boom, 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 boom. But however, I know where it is and I know what it is. So I'm going to make sure, you know, y'all get coached through it. However, even with going to the content we is about to go to, we pretty much have already talked about it, but we're going to get into the screenshots of the actually, you know, even though we talked about it, we're going to show the people the facts. Okay,
yeah, you show them that, man, because you know that's the facts right there, man. People like to see, you know, they can hear you all day, but when they see it for themselves, man, you know, seeing is believing for some.
Absolutely. You know? So we're about to get off into this content, family. So what is about to be pulled up and pertaining to the content is screenshots of actually the people who are actually within the courtroom, and they're just typing and putting everything on the like Twitter and stuff like that. And shout out to those people who are putting it on the
putting it in the air, you know. I say putting it in the air, you know. They putting it out there, man, for everybody else to know what the hell is going on, because man,
like Dave, John,
Megan,
yeah.
So you know, you got to take what we can get and put it together, think, and man, you know, come to a conclusion on it. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Absolutely. So shout out to those people, those journalists that are making sure that we do get the news while we're on the outside and they're on the inside. And that is Dave, Sean, Meg, and there's quite a few of them. So we thank you all for your support as well as the truth that is being put out. Let's go, Mr. Bass. Okay, so this is Dave, and Dave stated what went on. Okay, so McDavid said he began considering working for R.Kelly in 1980 or 1991 when I met Robert. He was a shy, introverted, I'm going to say kid for lack of better words. Wow.
He said he was special.
Despite this drama, David says he grew close to R.Kelly, eventually considered him a son, but he adds that Kelly's personality changed over time. I knew Robert over time. R.Kelly existed. As he got into superstardom, he started to act like a superstar.
Of course.
Yeah, see, it's all because like this is the last one. I don't know why it be out. Okay, prosecutors asking about timing for the rest of the trial. McDavid attorney Brinley reveals he is less than halfway done with his direct examination of McDavid. Okay, after R. Kelly's first solo album, 12 Play, dropped and sold over 200,000 copies, McDavid says he realized R. Kelly could be big. He recalls a moment when a 12-play song came on the radio on a channel that normally played country music.
That sounds like bullshit to me, but
Mm-hmm.
okay.
So McDavid says he didn't want to pay Chuck Freeman. He was worried Freeman would keep coming back. And he said that prediction came true over and over and over again.
Freeman's like, I need that bread, baby. I need.
Okay, so McDavid says R.Kelly eventually fired Hankerson around 1999 after the pair got into a fight outside a restaurant. They had been arguing about the course of Kelly's career and who would be involved in it. And he says Hankerson eventually flipped the table. McDavid goes on to say that Logan's eventually represented multiple women bringing sexual misconduct suits against R.Kelly, bringing a number of what he calls similar cookie cutter lawsuits. You can skip that, Mr. Bass. Okay, I don't think McDavid's testimony was so bad. For he is basically going to say that he never saw R with an underage girl and he didn't believe the rumors. And he did his job as a business manager. Okay. McDavid says R.Kelly first told him in December 2001 about a rumor about a tape of Kelly and his goddaughter, the alleged victim in this case known as Jane. McDavid said he asked if the rumor was true. He said, Kelly told him, fuck you. This is my goddaughter. Don't ever question me about this again. Wow. He said Kelly also said he couldn't believe anybody would make up this kind of rumor. According to McDavid, he said Kelly did not seem afraid or nervous. He was just pissed off. Do you blame him? McDavid also says he was not told, nor was there any concern that the tape depicted Kelly with the minor. McDavid says the tape they received from Freeman was extremely fuzzy, not an original. Allegedly they were trying to say could, but they put cold. You could make out Kelly, but you couldn't make out the woman on the tape. And Freeman failed the polygraph, so Freeman was paid $65,000. We knew about that. McDavid says he had no reason not to believe Kelly at that point. And with that, testimony is done for the day. McDavid says Kelly seemed calm and relieved after the meeting. Kelly told him he spoke to Jane's father and everything was okay. McDavid says R.Kelly was self-contained. That is multi-talent and able to write lyrics and music as well as play the involved instruments and sing. McDavid said Kelly lawyer Gary Margulis told him it was time to get a criminal lawyer, though. We had to take that seriously. Enough is enough. After McDavid begins briefly to get into interviews Palladino conducted on R. Kelly's behalf, Judge, here we go with him, calls for lunch. So this when he called for lunch, and court resumed it too. Other than the nooses and expense, were these lawsuits something that worried you at the time? Brindley asked McDavid, and McDavid answered no. But as that Margulis was afraid of false rumors getting out into the media. This led to the hiring of Jack Palladino. In comparison, so what R. Kelly was making at the times, these payments were relatively insignificant, McDavid says. McDavid says that these women R. Kelly associated with were grown women. Let me repeat that. Let me say that for the people in the back, for the people don't know, for the people saying whatever. Okay, McDavid says that these women R. Kelly associated with were grown women, not underage. And that, like most superstars, his sleeping with multiple women didn't strike him as alarming. Kelly's behavior was no different than any other superstar, McDavid says. Part of R. Kelly's character change after 1994, McDavid said, was his becoming increasingly forward with women. He was flying a lot of women in and out of town, putting a lot of women in hotels. There were just a lot of women, McDavid said. That's what they all do. Okay, so this is something from him where he stated as to, well, this is from Justice for R.K. And this is where he stated, I don't know what the media is posting, but we deep up in here and McDavid has us in tears. He has said nothing but positive things about RSK. They have exposed the hell out of Tiffany Hawkins and Susan Logans. I can't tell you all the beautiful things McDavid has said about Kels. Kels dropped his head in love, very touching. I imagine he will be in the stand all day. Of course, Jim didn't testify. We knew. Okay, so McDavid went to Kenwood Academy, which Kelly also attended. Though I believe he was a few years behind McDavid and eventually became a CPA. He's always involved in real estate and restaurant business, he testifies. McDavid denies that he ever met with Charles Freeman in Kansas City, Missouri. McDavid says he hired a CPD officer to protect Jack Palladino, as Palladino met with Charles Freeman because he wasn't sure what Freeman was capable of. We had to treat him like a criminal, McDavid tells the jury of Freeman. Whoa, that was damning. You know that, Tip?
Girl, I told you McDavid did great.
Yes, that shit was damning, okay? Explaining why R.Kelly chose to settle the suit with Tiffany Hawkins for $250,000. Even a rumor of something like this getting out could hurt your client. Even if it's not true, David says, this was all of just somebody just trying to get paid. Okay, so McDavid said he set up the meeting between Kelly, Jane, and her family at an Oak Park hotel. He says he did not attend the meeting, but he drove Kelly there. McDavid says R. Kelly's growing fame was also creating tension with his former manager, Barry Hankerson. The more successful Robert got, the more attention he needed. McDavid says, adding that Hankerson didn't have any more attention to give.
He couldn't do his job. Shit, you know.
R. Kelly would say that he wanted, I tried to fix it. Okay, I tried to fix it into what he could afford, McDavid continues. McDavid says he eventually transitioned from being R. Kelly's accountant to being his business manager, which involved extra responsibilities. You write checks, pay bills, make sure the cars are insured, those kind of things. Excuse me. McDavid describes Logan's putting up ads soliciting people to sue. That's what you talked about the other day, Tip. R. Kelly, which he described as a feeding frenzy, Logan's action, he says further convinced him that future lawsuits brought against Kelly were similarly untrue and best settled out of court. McDavid said Chuck Freeman was supposed to get $140,000 and that he never promised him $1 million. After the paternity claim was dropped and the suit changed to an allegation of R. Kelly having sex with Tiffany as a minor, McDavid says he stopped considering anything Tiffany said was true. He questioned why she filed a lawsuit instead of going to the police. I don't blame him. Okay, so McDavid said he asked Kelly whether it was possible a sex tape existed of Kelly and a woman. He said Kelly told him, yep. Okay, so still McDavid said Kelly lawyer Gary Margulis said even the rumor of a sex tape could destroy a client's career. So we had to get the tape back. This was in the summer of 2001. So, okay, I'm going to stop right there, family. So, Tip and Mr. So when Ashley Allen said, like, the reason why they was literally just getting a sex tape was just like, you know, how Akon had said, like, pretty much like, you don't want your client to be having nothing bad because it does not look bad. I mean, it does not look good for their career. Like, you always, lawsuits or anything come about, they always want to take care of them behind. But however, it seems though as if it sets them up. You know what I'm saying? That, like as if they're guilty or something, but it's not.
You know,
but yeah.
You don't need bad PR, you know, especially with a superstar like R. Kelly. You know. So therefore, yeah, man, you know, hell yeah, we need to get these tapes of that tape. You know.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was only a tape. You know, the boy JD had to duplicate it, whatever.
And you can see they were fighting for that tape for years.
Yeah.
Before JD did what he did.
Absolutely, Tips. You are absolutely correct. But however, like, it's not okay. Let me show y'all where I'm going with this. It had to not be no minor, like Mr. McDavid said. There was no minor on that tape, you all. It's just the fact that Kels didn't want people to see him fucking on the tape. That's what I take it as. It was not a minor on there.
They said with the wife on there.
Exactly, because how and why in the fuck would other people be reaching out like what's his name is the Simmons, what that woman name is, the one that owned the baby Kamora Lee Simmons. Like, you have people like that are interested in this tape and trying to buy this tape or get this tape within their possession. You literally think that if this was a tape of porn, these people would be trying to get this tape? I don't think so. It was porn.
But my thing about it is what we have noticed is there was a lot of tapes. It was a lot. It wasn't like somebody stole one. They stole a few tapes, right? And it looks like Fat Boy only put out the one with the so-called minor on it.
None of them were minors, Tip.
That's why I said so-called.
Yeah. They went.
So who leaked the tape anyway from the jump?
Fat Boy.
That JD.
From way back.
Yeah, R.Kelly them was already fighting for the tape. That's how they had Freeman out there looking for the tape, right? But there was so many freaking tapes, because if you hear Jim talk, Jim makes it sound like it's over 100 tapes, right? So it looked like Jim posted after he watched all 100 of those sex acts. That's why he got obsessed with R.Kelly. After he watched all the 100 tapes, he picked out the one that supposedly had Jane on it with R.Kelly, and that's the one we've seen in the 90s. The late 90s. So R.Kelly was already fighting for those tapes. It didn't hit the damn news until later on in 2000s when Jim took it upon himself to write an article about R.Kelly in the New York Times.
Okay, so do you all think that Kels is just protecting Madam Drill, and he didn't want the tapes to get out about his wife?
That's what everybody is related to say, that the tape had Drea on it officially, the one that he was supposedly looking for. Then he realized it was more than just one tape out, because more than one people kept contacting him about tapes.
Yeah.
I believe it was just more than one actual. It was more footage on that one tape. Yeah, I think a VHS tape, man, it can hold about up to 4, maybe 5 hours of footage.
So true. Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? It could have been just actually one tape with multiple, you know what I'm saying, times, you know.
Yeah, and they just like broke them down in increments.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And also, like, how do she do her husband like that when he didn't sit up here and bent over backwards? Like, see, he was trying to get a tape that allegedly had his wife on or whatever else to see how she eat up a cat and whatever else, allegedly. So how do you throw this man on the bus, but you still carry his name? You just turned all the way on this man, and like he just this monster, you know. So okay, Mr. Bass said Rob didn't want. Okay, absolutely, Mr. Bass. So Miss Diane said, did Jennifer cross McDavid check? No, she did not, Miss Diane. She did not. So yeah, she did not.
Damn.
Yeah, she hasn't crossed them yet. So tomorrow is going to be very interesting. I'm going to be tuned in. I don't have to be to work till tomorrow night, so that's good. I work a double on Friday. I have to be back tomorrow night, so I'm going to be all in.
Yeah, I'm out there, man. You know, keep looking at this Twitter to find out, you know, what I can see on it too. Because I mean, it's a lot of interesting stuff on it, man. It makes you, makes you think about it a whole lot. You know, you're like, okay, man, for over the years, you know, R.Kelly been painted as this this
Monster.
person, man. You know what I
He
mean?
been painted as
And
a monster.
and now that a lot of this stuff is coming out, man, you realize, man, wait a minute now, you know what I mean? We didn't have the
Everybody has
facts.
already
Yeah,
proven
we
him
didn't have the
guilty.
facts. Yeah, they proven him guilty
They
before he
proven
got,
this
because
man
even I proven him
guilty
guilty.
without even. I
Even I
know
proven him guilty. Before, even when I saw the tape, man, years ago, even though it wasn't it was a shitty
it
picture.
wasn't even clear as shit. And I told
Right.
you that was a nigga that had the
I
nigga was
told you it
slim
looked
to
like they
build.
were in a dungeon. Everything was
Okay,
dark.
in a dungeon, true, in a dungeon, braids all the way up here, slim to build. Like, come on, it didn't sit right in my spirit. I was like, no, that ain't R.Kelly. And I was young then and knew better than that.
Right. So I mean, now that these facts is coming out, man, and technology done came through the roof on us, man,
Absolutely.
man, ain't nothing adding up.
No, it's not adding up because it
You
ain't
know,
nothing. It ain't nothing, mister. That's what they put
so
together, the lies. The lies, listen, the lies can go, a lie don't tell who tell it. Okay?
shit, I was doing good recording, man, back on VHS tapes back in the days. I had Bugs Bunny slapping the dude, Elmer Fudd, 15 times. Pat, 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 pat. I just kept catching it when that cartoon come on. Record, A, B, and repeat. Hey, look, man, these people, man, is something else, man. And now you want to bring this shit up, man, because the bread done went low. Everybody
At least
want
they
their cut.
thought his bread is low. At least
So,
they thought. So
man.
you can keep running the content, Mr. Bass.
Ooh, McDavid said he first heard the name R.Kelly when he was playing cards at his friend's house in the late 80s. When a friend walked in saying he just signed an artist called R.Kelly and he thought Kelly was going to be big. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, man.
Get it, mister.
All right, I'm sorry, I ain't got my focus on. McDavid says that he considered the rock
DJ, just say JD.
article to be a sensationalist and showed him that he could put no stock in the Sun-Times reporting on Kelly. Judge Lean Weber excused JD from testifying this morning against the wishes of McDavid's attorneys. So, man, he
So what that
excused him.
mean? Like McDavid's attorney? Oh, okay. Because guess what? I have to make it make sense. So like McDavid's attorney, they pretty much wished and like okay, Your Honor, like yeah, like so they was in favor of the judge granting JD. That is what they're saying, right, Tip?
No, they were saying that they were fighting against them granting that because they was the one that subpoenaed him to court. It wasn't R.Kelly lawyer.
Okay.
It was McDavid lawyer that subpoenaed him to court.
And so when McDavid attorney said about the wishes, what did he
They
do?
were saying that they didn't do their wishes by agreeing to
They
him testify.
disagreed, man. They disagreed, against him not testifying, man. They just like, what the hell you doing, Judge? This,
I told you,
we subpoenaed him, man. This is an actual subpoena,
I told
signed
you
by a judge. You know what I'm saying?
he doing some unconstitutional shit over there.
And man, and guess what? It's all adding up, man. That ass is gonna be in trouble, man.
That judge ain't right.
I told y'all he ain't been right from day one. How do you allow someone that has prejudgment to be your judge?
Exactly.
They could have, they could have requested, man, a different judge, but that takes so much time, and then you gotta have a damn good reason why.
Yeah.
Especially on federal level.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't have too many federal judges. There's a lot, but there's not a lot, to handle, certain ones, deal with certain cases, but man, this
obviously Chicago has a lot of nothing because they need the courtroom. That's why they speeding up this trial.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, because it's the waste of taxpayers' money. You wasting
It's
money.
still a waste of taxpayers' money with them sitting up there doing all that lying and the judge approving any and everything. So they still, you know.
And
for the
denying
reason why they
denying everything the R. Kelly team asked for.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you know, you got to look into it, man. What kind of motion did they file? You know, or what did they object to,
The
or whatever? You know what I'm saying?
same way they did the motions. That's how R. Kelly lawyer did it, and they still declined them.
They still declined it. They've been,
On what
they've been
basis,
doing the
though?
hell
You
out the
know, on
motions.
what ground?
That's what we brought forth yesterday, Mr. The motions. All the motions that's being filed.
Shit, man, they gotta have a reason why he's denying it. You know what I mean?
I said it's okay if they come with some whole shit. I said yesterday he gonna win through the appeal. Either way it go, listen here, they gotta free that man. I don't give a fuck. According to what we looking at as a people, and if they go according to the law, as it states, they gotta free that fucking man. I mean, listen, if they don't free him then, they gotta free him through the appeals. They got to free that fucking man. We see this shit. Like, I see this shit. The world see this shit. We see this shit.
Man, yeah, the appeals process is gonna be a bitch, man. You know what I mean? But I believe he gonna get Chicago.
Yeah, and when he gets Chicago, that pretty much opens because New York, and then guess what? For that to be going on with him when he sued that boy over there and the city of New York, like, yeah, he got grounds for that too. So, you know, that's why Bo Jean put that shit in, because that's the way it's supposed to go legally. You know what I'm saying? So that's why Bo Jean put that shit in before they even went to Chicago.
Right. You know, she had time enough to do it. She said, I got time today.
Exactly.
Know, straight up. What's going on, McMahon? You know.
What's up, McMahon? Yeah, so McMahon was, you know, he had dropped me some information and some jewels pertaining to the guy in Memphis that was going around the Facebook shooter. He was just going around shooting people and filming on live while he was shooting people on live. Like, that's what's going down in Memphis. Like, Memphis is hell. You know.
Yeah, I think he personally killed somebody, and then after that, he just went on a rampage and said, "Fuck it, I'm kill every nigga."
Everybody, everything that was in sight, he was just killing. Shoot, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Riding around town, man. You know,
we
putting in work.
Boy, and he black.
Yeah.
Like, we need any more stress.
The world that we live in, that's just like those TikTokers, those J and E, or those TikTokers that you tell me about. Tip, like, it's something wrong with that, y'all.
I told y'all something wrong with that.
Because you got to realize they was in the other type of people, community, neighborhood. How the fuck do you identify somebody just by saying a red pickup truck? And you don't, like, how is that identifying? How is that identify? Okay, like, say if something was to happen and you said, oh, boss lady got that such and such car and boss lady got that such and such truck. It was her. So you never did once see these guys do anything, but however, you said it was a red pickup truck and a car. Like, so you got your killers because you just said a red pickup truck and a car. Also, Tips, I checked out their followers. So you know the powers that be, once they get, you remember I was telling you that the powers that be, Satan himself is even off into this right here, just like they do with the celebrities and the rappers and all of that. They got that shit that go on right here too. When you hit
in
them
the YouTube world, yep.
Yes, in the YouTube world, when you hit them fucking numbers, yay, they coming.
I told you, and they were young black men who you really couldn't do nothing to. They were already openly gay. There was not much.
Girl, I heard and went off into some of their stuff. Tip, girl, they would be say they was only fans off the chain, girl.
Okay, and so there was nothing they could do to humiliate them. So I think this is what they did.
Yeah, humiliation ritual.
I'm telling you, the same thing they did to Tasha K. She got too big, her hair got big, and guess what they did? They allowed a celebrity to sue her, even though you're saying allegedly.
Absolutely. So I think this is another one of those cases. You know what I'm saying?
Even though I blame Tasha for this R. Kelly shit, and I blame her for a lot of shit because she opens her mouth and then her ass can't cash the check, and then she go in the hide and then Gwinnett. But she needs to stop.
Yeah.
True that, girl. She be over there, Gwinnett County.
right next to me.
Hide her
Talking
ass
all that
out.
crap to be abusive.
But baby, she sure wrote that check her ass couldn't cash with that huge lawsuit.
Okay.
Bitch. Hey, told you karma come
And she
back
talked
when
about that
bitch
girl repeatedly. She talked about that girl like a nobody. Like every time anything came up about Cardi, she was killing it.
Yep. But
Same way she did Robert.
The same way she did Robert. But guess what?
Because somebody sold her the information to his personal information, she should be in jail too.
True that. But hold on till not only that, we said karma come back and that bitch come in, she be revenge. So guess what? Was she having to go through and endure? That's maybe her karma.
Girl, nah, she a federal informant just like Vlad TV.
Yeah, Vlad TV, all the motherfuckers federal informant.
That's allegedly.
Allegedly, everything we say over here on Truth Be Told, it's allegedly, it's for entertainment and education of people. Purpose and use only.
Right.
So, but yes, y'all. So moving forward, what y'all think? Like moving forward, family. What do y'all think in pertaining to like sparkles? Like I'm at this point right now, y'all. I'm about to check out the internet. I'm about to see what's going on. They about to drag her motherfucking ass. They really think
she's been getting dragged, honey.
I'm pretty sure.
No, they been dragging her tips, but man, you know they finna let her ass have it. For real, no.
Man, they all right. Look, this woman, man.
I'm telling you, she's already got a lawyer, and her lawyer told her, "You better not make no motherfucking video game with that music in the background. You better not do that shit again."
Yeah.
Out here looking for fake sympathy. Got the damn piano music playing in the back. Girl, I know you ain't got
like she performing she performing a whole motherfucking holistic ritual over there. I have been advised.
Girl, I'm like, what are you doing? Is that the music attached to this? I thought the channel put the music on there, but that was Sparkle silly self.
Baby, like she been over there playing with tikas and chopsticks.
She was at the church. With the church music in the background.
Tika chopsticks and candles, okay, baby. She doing bad.
The piano solo.
The girl shooting bad, okay.
Summer McDavid story added up to R.Kelly brother's story when they said R.Kelly got that little fame, he got a little big headed, and it was like, Robert, calm down. He couldn't bring Robert back down to earth.
Yeah.
I believe that.
And so for that purpose, I'm sorry, go ahead, mister.
No, I said I believe that because I mean stardom.
Hell yeah, when you ain't never had nothing to do here, they say 250,000 was like ass cash to Robert.
And everybody wanted to work with him, man. I mean, the man's career was just.
I told you, there can never be a conversation without bringing up Robert. And I love how B2K proved that. Nigga, y'all suck. Nobody wanted to sign y'all. The moves Robert told y'all to do, y'all still doing it till this day.
They said they did, and they still doing it to this day. Absolutely, Tip. And Tip, let's not forget about Tevin Campbell. He's on tour with the dude now.
I said that to y'all this morning. That man said, look, I ain't picking sides. But y'all know Robert wrote his own shit now. And y'all know Robert play all the instruments now. Come on now. This ain't no song. And then
he wrote everybody else shit.
I told you, there can never, I don't care, rap or R&B, there can never be a conversation without Sylvester. That man said Sylvester can do a whole fucking TV battle by himself.
Absolutely.
Oh, man, they can't, man, look, a versus battle? Man, please, man. Ain't nobody going. I dare somebody to get up there, man. Hell, the man ain't even got to be there. Just play the music.
Even Mariah ex-husband, what's his name? That little one who having the baby. Nick Cannon said the shit on too. They asked him if Mariah could be somebody with R.Kelly. He said, I don't know now. Robert got it going on.
No.
All right.
I'll put her against
and that's just the truth, man. Like, get that man what's due to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers want to holiday the king and all this. Nigga, come on here. Robert done made all these hits, then wrote all this music. Then he wrote. So was Tevin Campbell pretty much saying that he wrote it, and he kept saying, you know, he wrote a lot of these people music out here. Now, Was he
Yeah,
hitting
because
that
Usher
Usher?
ain't right now. He mean people
That's what
gave
I was gonna say.
Usher
Was he
songs to
hitting that
sing.
Usher too?
Yeah, people gave people like Usher songs to sing, but they never went in the studio and wrote shit or played no instrument. They were just dancing.
Yes, that's what I was hearing that though, Tip, that Tim was trying to say, like, shit, R.Kelly wrote some of that nigga shit. Like, that's what I took from it.
Oh, he know it. I wouldn't doubt it. He did do that. Best of what was that? R.Kelly and him sleeping with the same girl. I forgot the song.
Same girl.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
you know, Slim Thug did that. Did a remake of that.
I don't know about Slim Thug. I know they had to do.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, but Slim Thug did a remix. He did a remix of it. You know,
There's nobody who can say that they work with Robert. It's beneath them, or say Robert gave them a song, or Robert told them how it was supposed to be for a nigga that couldn't read or write.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's a blessing within itself for you not being able, you have dyslexia and you're not being able to read or write, but God bless you so to be able to read music and write music only.
The man was a genius, okay? The man was a genius.
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta say that though, you know. Now I don't know as far as reading music and nothing like that though, man, but he knew how to play.
He couldn't read music. You can't read nigga reading music. That's even more technical than regular reading.
Notes.
Not if notes or whatever. Like
so you know, them is just notes, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know how to read music, man, but I can still play the piano.
There you go.
So you know, it's the ear, you know what I'm saying?
You know, that's why I said the man is the greatest.
You know, it's a gift, man, and a curse.
Yep. It's a gift and a curse. A blessing and a curse.
So, you know, you don't have to be able to read, man, to play some music, man. You know,
Robert, you're the greatest.
Charles
didn't see give you your flowers while you're alive, because they trying to kill Robert, honey.
Yeah, they is.
Straight up.
It's the remix. Hey, free chaos to this backwards. That's my boy. So to everyone in the comment section, Mr. Drop the StreamYard link. If you all would like to come up to the panel to chop it up with us, you all are welcome to. Also, Mr. Can you drop the Clubhouse link? Also, we have Clubhouse. If you all would like to, you all can come and chime in into the Clubhouse and chop it up with us. We talk about R.Kelly. We just talk about everything. Okay, so Mr. Bay said Robert is the Stevie Wonder, Smokey Robinson of his era. Absolutely. So from the looks of things, Chaos is coming home from him now. All right, Miss Diane, that's what I'm talking about, baby. You have to speak life. Corey but then came in here and he then exited out with that energy. we love you, Corey. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, babe. I'm like, baby.
But you know, I feel, Corey, when you watch New York and you got every transcript read to you, your doubt is there, my nigga. They're playing a funny game.
Yes, and I know that's what you always say, Tip. Like, man, hey, you know that shit was like that in New York, like, you know. So, absolutely. But that is it for tonight, family. We thank you all so much for tuning in to Truth Be Told TV. We ask that when you leave out to please hit the like button, comment in the comment section, share our channel, as well as subscribe to our channel. We thank you all so much for tuning in again another night. Also, we will be here again on tomorrow to continue to discuss the chaos case. So we thank you all so much. And y'all have a blessed night. We love you all. Thank you all so much for the support and the love.
All right, y'all.
Also, Mr. and Tip, I thank you all so much for coming to the panel. Okay, I thank you all so much for interacting.
That's what's up, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
you know I'm here for my Robert. I don't care what.
Yeah. Man, straight up. You know what I'm saying?
Free chaos till it's backwards, baby.
Hey, here we go, y'all. You know, let's do this.
Thank you all so much. Good night, everybody. True that. Blessings to everyone. Good night.